is transportation problem of one of the method, that is least cost method, which is in the part of the optimization in operations research, simply called as OOR. Okay, and here why should we use these transportation problems? Transportation problems can be defined as transporting the goods, set of goods from source to destination. Okay, and why we use this concept in optimization and operations research? Yeah, simply just imagine you have your factories, okay, and what should we have to do in the factories? Just producing the goods. And what should we have to do from that goods? By simply to be transported to the destinations, which is for factories, which is called as stores. Okay, and what these transportation problems do? By simply transferring from source to destination with simply cost, with minimum cost, by that process that to be defined in transportation problems. And in transportation problems, by minimizing the cost, we can use three methods. And the first method is northwest corner rule, and the second method is least cost method, and the third one is blocks approximation method. And these are the three methods that we majorly used for solving these transportation problems. And today I am discussing about the second one, least cost method. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, as the name defines, least cost method, we have to find the least way to moving the goods from set of sources to set of destination. Here this is the problem, which is we have to solve this in least cost method. Okay, and for every transportation problem we have set of sources and set of destinations, as like the factories and the goods. And here these are the sources, and 1, 2, 3 these are the sources, and A, B, C these are the destinations. And for every sources we have the demand, and for every destination we have the supply. Okay, and by solving this problem, first we have to check the steps, that is we have to check whether the problem it is balanced or unbalanced. Problem is balanced or unbalanced. How you can check? By simply adding all the supplies and all the demands. We have to be equal. If it is equal, then it is balanced problem, and if it is unequal, then it is simply to be called as unbalanced. Okay, let's check for this problem. And here the supply is 200, 300, 500. 5 plus 3, 8, 1000. And this 200, 400, 400, and simply it is 1000. And for our problem, the set of sources and destinations are equal. So we can define this is a balanced problem. And we can only do the solution for transportation problem is only for balanced. Okay, and let's do. Here the name itself we have to find the least cost, right? Here what is the least in this? 2 is the least one. So we have to check the source and destination for this particular 2. Here the demand is 400 and the supply is 300. See, supply is least. Then we can add this 300 into this block and with 0. And what is the remaining demand? It's 100. Yeah. And this supply is 0. So we can remove the entire source. Okay. And this is the first. And next check, we have to check for the next one. 2. 2 is also the least method. So we can apply the same process for these two. Let's check. 200, 200. Both the demand and the supply is equal. So I'm just cancel with 0. And the remove the entire column. So, and the remaining are 4 and 7. Okay, let's check. With the demand 400 and the supply 500. So here the demand for 4 is small. So we can simply cross this with 4 and we can get the 0 and the remaining is 100. Okay, and this simply 0 with removed by all these things. It is also removed, it is also removed, and it is also removed, it is also removed. And the remaining it is 7. Here 7, we have the supply 10, 100 and the demand also 100. So we can add this with the 100 and we can just delete it with 0 and this with 0. Okay. And this is how the second step is to be worked. Okay, we crossed all the things and now we have to calculate the least method, least weight to cost for the transportation. And how we can do this? By simply multiply with the element in this with the cost and with the supply and demand, that what we have to be calculated. Okay, let's do. Here for the 2, we are calculated with this 2200 with the 2. And next what we have to be calculated? This 2, it to be translated plus 2 into 300 plus, and next it is calculated with 4, 400 into 4 plus 100, 100 with 7. And by simply multiplying this 2 into 400 and 600, 1600, 700 and 16, 20, 27, 33, 3300, and this is the minimum cost for this problem, and we do with this least cost method. Any doubts?
Unbalanced transportation cost.
Okay. Yes. And we solve this for the balanced one. Okay, let's do check for unbalanced, how it is work. And how we can define this unbalanced problem, that is the source, the supply and the destination and the demand which is not equal to be called as unbalanced problem. Here I just calculated with the changing of one supply, that is 200, 300 and 400. In the place of 500 I just replaced with the 400 for unbalanced one. So here I got the supply, the total, that is 900. Okay, for these 9 we have to add the dummy with overcome this. Here we have 1, right? So I just use another source to balance all these and just add one dummy column, and I represent with 0, 0 and 0 with the supply of 100. By doing this, it just going to the define balanced problem. And the same way we have to do for what we have to do in balanced one. And this is the topic. Thank you.
ఇంకొకటి నెక్స్ట్ ఇదేమో రిషికి అను జోష్నకి ఇచ్చాను.
అదేంటి మరి